Contacted Ken Schwartz recently and picked up a new stone. This is the Nubatama bamboo 5000 grit. I saw this stone, of course, in his own videos, and I think Mr. Edgy had it in one of his videos. So I've always wanted to give it a try. I just never got around to purchasing one. It's got 5000 grit labeled here, and the Nubatama and bamboo kanji. Looking the stone over, it feels really smooth. Edges are chamfered, so I should be able to just jump right on this and start sharpening. Ordinarily, I'll lap the top of my stones when I first get them. You know what? We'll go ahead and do that. Now this stone is supposed to be splash and go. It's not supposed to absorb a lot of water. So as you can see, fresh out of the box, the stone is pretty flat. There are a few little high spots, but they are not bad at all. It's releasing abrasive very, very quickly. Now I've still got a little bit of a low spot back here and right up here, but they're so small, I'm not gonna stress on them. What I'm gonna do tonight is I'm just gonna touch up the edge on my Emerson Mini A100. I've been using this at work for a couple of weeks. It's still got a decent edge on it, so it's not dull, but the edge could use a little, it could use a little love. So you can see it's still cutting fine. Now it does not have a mirror finish or anything like that, so this should be able to give me an idea of how well this stone polishes. And hopefully you can see this, it's actually absorbing a little bit of water here. Stone feels pretty hard. Lots of feedback. Feels almost like a 5000 grit Naniwa Pro. That's what it feels like, with just a little bit more hardness underneath. With that almost soft, creamy kind of texture, the 5000 grit Naniwa Pro, you can feel on this stone. Now I'm actually applying a little pressure here, and I have no fear of digging into this stone. It's hard enough that I wouldn't sweat that. There is a little bit of slurry generation. I don't know if that was from where I left the slurry on the stone from lapping it, or if that's just been kicked up as I've used the stone a little bit. Build up, wipes right off, wipes clean. So far I'm enjoying it. I've got the 6K and the 8K. One is a bamboo and the other is a ume line. I don't remember which is which, but they both have a little softness to them that I'm not a big fan of. This one, on the other hand, is just that little bit of extra hardness. Now I'm running it pretty dry here. So it is a friable stone. It does release abrasive, and with higher grit stones like this that release abrasive, to get them to give you a high polish or a bright luster, you need to make sure you wash that loose grit off the stone. With that loose grit floating around, it's going to create a bit of a hazy polish, and you're not going to get that mirror-like shine. As long as you keep the stone flushed, it looks like it's giving a pretty nice shine. And I'm just about done here, guys. Like I said, this was just a bit of a touch-up. The edge really didn't need any help, but I just wanted to test this stone out, see how it behaved, and since I was going to do it anyway, figured I would share with you my first impressions of it. This is the edge before stropping. So I'm not sure what that little hiccup is. The knife doesn't have any burr. Feels very, very sharp. If it was burr, we're going to get rid of it now. This is 1 micron diamond. Now this one is having the same issue in the same area. I think it's my paper. I think it may have gotten wet or something at some point. I don't know. Could be the angle I'm cutting at. Or I could have some damage on there I'm not seeing or feeling. I have been using this knife at work, so there may be some microscopic damage I'm not seeing in there, nor do I feel it. Take a quick look at this bevel. If I can get the light to play right. It is no easy feat showing a bevel on camera. I would go ahead and take it to my microscope, but if you guys have seen my last few videos with it, whenever I use the thing and actually zoom in and get focused, I start getting video tearing things get distorted and the video gets all jacked up. I have no idea what's causing that. I even purchased and bought some software to go with the camera to see if that would fix it, and it didn't. Well, if you guys have any questions or comments about the stone, the knife, or anything, as always, leave them down below. Y'all have a good one.